हेलो सर। हेलो। हाँ सर, हो रहा है, 1 मिनट, हो रहा है। हेलो। 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 हेलो एवरीवन, गुड मॉर्निंग। Yes, I will share my screen. Okay, wait a minute. How are you? Yes. So can you, am I audible and my screen is visible to you? Please check. Yes, Ritu. Thank you. Okay. So today, let's start with our session. Okay. So today we are going to talk about chemistry in everyday life and environmental chemistry. Okay. So this chapter, even though they are theoretical chapters, we must read them. Okay. Because sometimes, you know, what happens is these topics are somewhat theoretical, but still we have to study them. Okay. They are theoretical. So just by reading them, you can easily solve most of the problems asked in the exam. Okay. So let's start with our session today. So there are 10 people have joined. Okay. Okay. So my screen is visible and I am audible to you all. Thank you for responding. Now, let's start with our first problem here. Okay. We are going to solve some previous year questions today about, first of all, I'm going to start with the environmental chemistry, and later on we are going to solve about the chemistry in everyday life. Okay. So let's start with the first question. Which of the following is not correct about carbon monoxide? So you know carbon monoxide, right? CO, right? Carbon monoxide. So which of the given option is not correct? We need to find out which is not correct. Okay. So in order to see that, let's read about all the 4 options. Okay. Not correct option humko ढूंढना hai. It forms carboxyhemoglobin. It reduces oxygen carrying ability of blood. The hemoglobin bound to CO is less stable than oxyhemoglobin, and it is produced due to incomplete combustion. So which will be the correct answer? Yes. Can anyone tell me? Which is not correct about carbon monoxide? Which thing? Which option is not correct? Yes, carbon monoxide. Can anyone answer that? A, B, C, D. D. Okay. More replies. Okay. It is produced due to incomplete combustion. Okay, Divya. Which of the following is not correct about carbon monoxide? So it forms carboxyhemoglobin. Okay. Someone has responded that option C is correct. Okay, let's see. More replies. Okay. So anyone going to reply C? Ayushi. Okay, Ayushi. Okay. So now let's talk about which of the following is not correct about carbon monoxide. So it forms carboxyhemoglobin. It forms carboxyhemoglobin. What is the meaning of this? Hemoglobin, when combined with carbon monoxide, it forms carboxyhemoglobin. So that is correct. Okay, this option is correct. Next, it reduces oxygen carrying ability of blood. Obviously, if blood में CO ज्यादा हो जाएगा, then blood में क्या है? हेमोग्लोबिन है, right? So हेमोग्लोबिन क्या करता है? ऑक्सीजन कैरिंग की प्रोसीजर करता है. अगर हमारे ब्लड में ऑक्सीजन के बजाय कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड होगा, if in our blood without oxygen, if carbon monoxide is present, then what will happen? It will form carboxyhemoglobin, and that's why it will reduce the oxygen carrying ability of blood. So this is again correct statement. Next, the carboxyhemoglobin, that is hemoglobin bound to CO, देखो यहाँ पे लिखा है, is less stable than oxyhemoglobin. So that is not correct. Actually, hemoglobin forms a very stable molecule, okay, very stable complex with carboxyhemoglobin as compared to oxyhemoglobin. So that's why this is what not correct. It forms stable complex than oxyhemoglobin. And next is it is produced due to incomplete combustion. So incomplete combustion जब होगा तब वहां पे कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड फॉर्म होता है, right? So that's why our correct option here will be what? Option C. So some students have replied me that option C is correct. So very good for them. Okay, those who haven't responded me, so try to remember this. Okay. Very good. Now let's move on to the next question. So among the following, the one that is not a greenhouse gas is. So you know the greenhouse gas, right? Do you know the greenhouse gas concept? Greenhouse gas concept? Yes, which are the greenhouse gases? Can anyone tell me which are the greenhouse gases? Greenhouse gas. Yes. If you know the greenhouse gases, then today it will be easy for you to find out which of the following is not a greenhouse gas. Sulfur dioxide, nitrous oxide, methane, and ozone. Among these, which is not a greenhouse gas? Yes, someone has responded that D, ozone is not a greenhouse gas. Okay, very good. Now next. Anyone is going to reply me? So, gas क्या होते हैं? So there is a list of gases which are called greenhouse gas. Okay, someone has suggested that A answer will be correct. Okay, Divya. Okay. So now I will tell you the list of greenhouse gas. Okay, and you have to find out which gas is not present in that list. So greenhouse gases are CO2. Okay, then methane, that is CH4, then H2O, that is H2O vapors. Next are the N2O, that is nitrous oxide. Next is ozone. Okay, and next is CFCs, that is freon 11 and freon 12. So all these are the greenhouse gases. Okay, among these ABCD, which gas is not present in this list? Can you tell me now? Very easy right now. I have shown you all the greenhouse gas. So remember these gases. Okay, ये list बना लो, अच्छे से notes में लिख लो. These gases are greenhouse gas. Other than these gases, the gas will be what? Not a greenhouse gas. Okay. So among these, what is the answer? A, Ritu. Okay, Ritu. Okay. So it is very clear right now to you that sulfur dioxide is our correct answer. That is, it is not a greenhouse gas, right? Next problem, let's talk about that. Which oxide of nitrogen is not a common pollutant introduced into atmosphere, both due to natural and human activity? So we have given 4 options, and among them, which is not. See, you must read the question carefully. Not bola hai, okay? Nitrogen is not a common pollutant introduced into the atmosphere, both due to natural as well as human activity. So NO2, N2O, and NO, and N2O5. So there are four oxides of nitrogen given to us, and we have asked which is not a common pollutant. So can anyone answer this? Yes? Yeah. Can anyone answer this? B answer. Okay. Okay. So let's see here what is the correct answer. So nitrous oxide, nitrogen dioxide, and nitric oxide are the common pollutant introduced into the atmosphere. So these three oxides, 1, 2, and 3, these are introduced as a common pollutant into the atmosphere, but N2O occurs naturally in environment. N2O जो है वो environment में naturally occur होता है, ठीक है. NO और NO2 are the oxides of nitrogen which causes considerable amount of air pollution. They are given off from the car exhaust fumes and when fossil fuels are burned as well as produced during thunderstorms. So these are what natural as well as human activity से हमको NO2 और NO का क्या होता है प्रोडक्शन होता है और उस वजह से एयर पोल्यूशन बढ़ रहा है, ठीक है. That's why air pollution is happening, and due to the thunderstorm also these gases are produced and they are naturally present in the environment. Okay, so in case of NO is formed first and then it gets converted into NO2. So what will be our correct option now? Which oxide of nitrogen is not a common pollutant introduced into the atmosphere? So here the correct option will be what? Option A. Right? Everyone is getting this? N2O5 हमको ना naturally मिल रहा है ना ही human activity से produced हो रहा है. So N2O5 is not a common pollutant introduced into the atmosphere both due to natural and human activity. Right? Let's move to the next problem. Which of the following is a sink for CO? So carbon monoxide which is produced in the environment. Okay, if you want to make a sink for that, okay, if you want to means discard that CO and we have to do the means we have to remove the CO. So what you will use a sink for CO? Microorganism present in the soil, oceans, plants, hemoglobin. तो किसमें आप लोग वो CO को डिस्कार्ड करोगे, ठीक है. सॉइल में डिस्कार्ड करोगे, ओशन में डिस्कार्ड करोगे, या प्लांट्स में डिस्कार्ड करोगे, हेमोग्लोबिन में डिस्कार्ड करोगे. सो क्या हो सकता है आंसर? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? ओशन में डालोगे या प्लांट्स में डालोगे या हेमोग्लोबिन में डालोगे? विच इज अ गुड सिंक फॉर CO? Yes. So microorganism present in the soil act as the biggest source and sink. A sink is a natural or artificial reservoir that accumulates and stores some chemical compound for an indefinite period. Sink मतलब क्या होता है? It stores some chemical compound for indefinite period. So here the sink for CO, that is carbon monoxide, will be what? Microorganisms present in the soil. Sometimes such questions asked, but in terms of CO they asked for CO2. Question क्या आता है? What is or which of the following is a good sink for CO2? ठीक है, तो तब हमारा आंसर क्या आ जाएगा? Which is a good sink for CO2? The good sink for CO2 is what? Oceans. ठीक है, ये आपको ध्यान में रखना है. कौन सा मॉलिक्यूल पूछा है? These are the two parallel questions. Okay, CO का good sink कौन सा है? Microorganism present in the soil. They disintegrate the CO. Okay, they store the CO for longer period of time. And when we talk about CO2, the good sink for CO2 is what? Ocean. ये भी आपको याद रखना है, ठीक है? Very important, right? Everyone is getting this? Yes. Any doubt? Do you have any doubt about this? Okay, now let's move on to the next problem. Which one of the following is not a common component of photochemical smog? Ozone, acrolein, peroxyacetyl nitrite, and chlorofluorocarbons. So photochemical smog. What is this photochemical smog? Yes? Can anyone answer me? What is photochemical smog? Photochemical smog. Yes? Or you can tell me the answer also. A, B, C, D. Which will be the correct answer? the smog present in the Delhi region, right? Delhi region, uh, when there is a Diwali season, there is all over smog is present, right? So that is what photochemical smog. So why that is happening? Okay, so due to the presence of certain components in the gaseous atmosphere above us, okay, there are different layers of gases present above us, and these gases, what they do, they trap the sunlight with them. Okay, they trap the energy, or we can say that they trap the heat present. Okay, sun is there. I will explain you very good manner. Okay, sun is there. Sun is continuously emitting the radiation. Okay, we are here. Okay, above us there are clouds, and these clouds are nothing but the mixture of gases. What is happening? ओजोन है, ओजोन से क्या हो रहा है, ये यूवी लाइट जो होते हैं ये क्या हो जाते हैं, फिल्टर हो जाते हैं, और हमको सिर्फ रेडिएशन आते हैं, राइट? वी गेट ओनली द रेडिएशंस. So these radiations, when they come closer to the earth surface, okay, above us, what is happening? They are coming in the form of heat. So this heat gets trapped here between the gases layer, between the clouds, and between us. And that's why we observe that in terms of smog. So what is this? This is the sunlight. Okay, sunlight is trapped here in this atmosphere, right? So that's why that is known as a photochemical smog. So there are main components of this photochemical smog are what? Ozone, acrolein, and PAN. This is known as a PAN, peroxyacetyl nitrite. So these are the main component of this photochemical smog, which is not a common component. So chlorofluorocarbons are not a common component of this. So our correct option will be what? This one. Okay, option D is correct option. So among the given, chlorofluorocarbons are the compounds that are responsible for ozone depletion. Okay, chlorofluorocarbon uska responsible किस काम के लिए है? So it depletes the ozone layer, which degrades the ozone into molecular oxygen. It is not a component. What does it do? Ozone get converted into O2 due to the presence of chlorofluorocarbon. Okay, it is not a component of photochemical smog, while other given components are the main components of photochemical smog. Okay, so everyone, you are getting this question, right? So chlorofluorocarbon are responsible for the depletion of ozone to O2. It is not a component of photochemical smog, but other three, that is ozone, acrolein, and peroxyacetyl nitrite, these are the common or main component of photochemical smog. Please remember that, right? Next, which one of the following statement regarding the photochemical smog is not correct? So again, I have taken the photochemical smog problem here. So carbon dioxide does not play any role in photochemical smog formation. Photochemical smog is an oxidizing agent in character. Photochemical smog is formed through photochemical reaction involving solar energy. So this is correct, okay? Photochemical smog does not cause irritation in eyes and throat. Yes. So what will be the correct answer here? We have to find out which is not correct about photochemical. जो photochemical smog concept है उसके बारे में कौन सा बिलो स्टेटमेंट है जो करेक्ट नहीं है. तो मैंने अभी आप लोगों को बताया photochemical smog क्या होता है कि yes आयुषी B answer. Okay, let's check. Okay, so which is not correct. Okay, so अभी मैंने आप लोगों को बताया कि photochemical smog is formed through the photochemical reaction which involves solar energy. So this is correct. Okay, this is correct. Or whenever you will be present in the photochemical smog, right, there will be irritation to eyes and throat. So that's why this is also correct. Due to the presence of this smog, we cannot means there is a irritation to our eyes as well as throat. Photochemical smog is an oxidizing agent in character, and another one is a carbon monoxide does not play any role in photochemical smog formation. Right now we have seen which are the main components of photochemical smog. Ozone, right? PAN हम लोगों ने लिखा था यहाँ पे, right? We have written PAN, right? Then acrolein. So these are the correct these are what? Correct. Okay, this is also correct. Okay, this is also correct. So all are correct. I must be missing something. या आंसर डी इज करेक्ट. डज नॉट, या यहाँ पे डज नॉट लिखा है. हाँ सॉरी, मैं क्या बोल रही थी कि इट विल कॉज, ओके, इट विल कॉज अ इरिटेशन टू अवर आईज एंड, ओके सॉरी. क्या होगा फोटोकेमिकल स्मग में अगर हम लोग प्रेजेंट होंगे, सो इट इज गोइंग टू कॉज राइट इरिटेशन टू आईज एंड थ्रोट. सो दैट्स व्हाई ऑप्शन डी इज इनकरेक्ट. Okay. Okay, everyone, anyone have a doubt? There was one problem with my pen tab. Sorry for that. Okay, I was not able to write. It happened. Okay, now I am able to write. Okay, sorry. Okay, so we were talking about the photochemical smog, which is not correct option. So यहाँ पे irritation होगा eyes में और throat में, यहाँ पे बोला है कि नहीं होगा, तो ये क्या हो गया, हमारा incorrect statement हो गया. ठीक है, so हमको incorrect ही ढूंढना था, so that's why our option D will be the correct answer. Okay, right? Okay, now let's start with the next problem. Which one of the following is responsible for depletion of the ozone layer in the upper strata of atmosphere? Polyhalogens, ferrocins, fluorines, freons. मैंने अभी बोला आपको कौन सा molecule gas responsible है for the depletion of ozone layer? Yes. Can anyone tell me which is responsible for the freons? Very good. Okay, so here the answer is freons, that is CFCs. CFCs, that is freon 11 and freon 12, are responsible for the depletion of ozone layer. Very good. Next, about 20 kilometer above the earth, there is an ozone layer. Which one of the following statement about ozone and ozone layer is true? Right? Ozone का मैंने अभी बताया आप लोगों को. ओजोन और ओजोन लेयर के बारे में कौन से बिलो जो स्टेटमेंट है विच आर ट्रू, हमको ट्रू निकालना है, करेक्ट निकालना है. इट इज बेनिफिशियल टू अस एज इट स्टॉप्स यूवी रेडिएशन. दिस इज ट्रू और फॉल्स? यस. कन्वर्जन ऑफ O3 to O2 is an endothermic reaction. Next, ozone is a triatomic linear molecule. It is harmful as it stops useful radiation. Which is true? इट इज हार्मफुल एज इट स्टॉप्स यूजफुल रेडिएशन. ये करेक्ट होगा क्या स्टेटमेंट? अगर वो यूजफुल रेडिएशन को स्टॉप कर रहा है, वो यूजफुल रेडिएशन को स्टॉप कर रहा है क्या? वो यूवी रेडिएशन को स्टॉप कर रहा है, राइट? अगर यूवी रेडिएशन हम तक आ गए, ओके, इफ यूवी रेडिएशन रीच टू अस, व्हाट विल हैपन? दे आर कार्सिनोजेनिक, राइट? दे आर कैंसरस. So that's why this statement is not correct. This is triatomic molecule. You know the structure of ozone, right? You must have seen the structure of ozone. It is what? Bent shape. It is not linear one. So that's why this statement is again not true. Next, conversion of ozone to O2 is an endothermic reaction. This is again not correct. Okay. UV radiation, they stop UV radiation. This is a correct statement. Very good, everyone who has responded that A is the correct option. Very good, very good, very good. So you have understood this concept. Now let's move to the next problem. Which one of the following statement is not true? Again, see, all the questions are theoretical one, but you must know the concept behind that. Okay, if you know the concept, you can easily answer these problems. As also, you can refer NCERT for these questions. Okay, they are all questions are from NCERT. Just make the short notes of NCERT for this chapter, and you will be good to solve problems depending upon this chapter. Okay. Okay, so now let's talk about Which of the following statement is not true? Clean water would have BOD value of 5 ppm. Fluoride deficiency in drinking water is harmful. Soluble fluoride is often used to bring its concentration up to 1 ppm. When the pH of rainwater is higher than 6.5, it is called acid rain. Dissolved oxygen in cold water can reach a concentration up to 10 ppm. So here we have to find out which is not true. You must have heard about acid rain, right? Acid rain. So when we called it as an acid rain, yes, Divya, answer is C. Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, so acid rain, what is acid rain? Can anyone tell me what is acid rain and when we called it as acid rain? Yes. Yes. When we called that acid rain has been happened. What is the meaning of acid rain? So when sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide, okay, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides are emitted into the atmosphere. They are emitted into the atmosphere and transported by wind and air. Okay, so this is known as acid rain. So as I have told you, above us, what is there? Cloud of gases. Okay, when rain is happening, what happens? These gases mix with the rain and they reach to us. Okay, and they reach to us. And this phenomena of reaching of gases to us is known as, it is not a rain, but it is what? Acid rain. सिर्फ रेन नहीं हो रहा है, सिर्फ बारिश नहीं हो रही है, बारिश के साथ साथ गैसेस भी हमारे तरफ पहुंच रहे हैं, and that's why that rain is the acid rain. And it is a acid rain when the pH of that rain is 5.6. क्या होगा उसका pH? 5.6 जब होगा, okay, then and then only it is called as a acid rain. यहाँ पे क्या दिया है? Higher than 6.5. Higher than 6.5 मतलब क्या? It is closer to 7. Means it is not acidic in nature, right? It is neutral. It will become neutral. So it won't be the acid rain, right? So that's why not true क्या है हमारा? Option C. Here our correct answer is option C. Anyone has any doubt about this? Other options are true. तो यहाँ से हम लोगों को क्या करना है? क्लीन वाटर का बीओडी क्या होता है? देखो 5 ppm होता है. Okay, fluoride deficiency in drinking water is harmful. Soluble fluoride is often used to bring its concentration up to 1 ppm. तो फ्लोराइड हमारे ड्रिंकिंग वाटर में प्रेजेंट होते हैं और उनका कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कितना होता है? लगभग 1 ppm तक होता है. Dissolved oxygen is in cold water can reach a concentration up to 10 ppm. जो कोल्ड वाटर होता है हमारा, उसमें जो ऑक्सीजन, डिजोल्व ऑक्सीजन होता है, जो एक्वेटिक एनिमल्स यूज करते हैं, तो उनका कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कितना होता है कोल्ड रीजन में? अप टू 10 ppm होता है. ठीक है, तो ये अदर ऑप्शंस क्या है? करेक्ट है. अगली बार अलग टाइप से प्रॉब्लम आएगा. ओके, तो आपको ये सारे जो ऑप्शंस है ये भी आपको अच्छे से इंफॉर्मेशन यहाँ पे प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, विच काइंड ऑफ प्रॉब्लम कैन बी परफॉर्म ऑन दिस कंसेप्ट. ओके, नेक्स्ट, which one of the following statement is not true? Again, we have to find out which statement is not true. So pH of drinking water should be between 5.5 to 9.5. Concentration of DO below 6 ppm is good for the growth of fish. Clean water would have a BOD values of less than 5 ppm. And oxides of sulfur, nitrogen and carbon are the most widespread air pollutant. तो कौन से ट्रू है? यहाँ पे लास्ट में हम लोगों ने देखा था, yes, कोई BOD value of 5 ppm. यहाँ पे क्या दिया है? Clean water would have BOD value of less than 5 ppm. Okay, so 5 ppm, less than 5 ppm, this statement is correct. हमको not true देखना है. Oxides of sulfur, nitrogen and carbon are the widespread air pollutant. This is again correct, right? This is again correct. pH of drinking water should be between 5.5 to 9.5. So what should be the pH of drinking water? This is correct criteria. Yes, this is correct or not correct? pH of drinking water should be between 5.5 to 9.5. This is again correct. Concentration of DO, that is dissolved oxygen, below 6 ppm is good for growth of fish. So यहाँ पे क्या है, डिजोल्व ऑक्सीजन का प्रमाण, डिजोल्व ऑक्सीजन की जो अमाउंट है वो कितनी होनी चाहिए, इट शुड बी मोर देन 6 ppm फॉर एक्वेटिक एनिमल्स टू सर्वाइव. ओके, सो दैट्स व्हाई इफ डिजोल्व ऑक्सीजन is concentration is less, it is not good. Okay, so this is what not correct statement, not correct. Everyone is fine with the question? Yes, A will be not the answer here. Why? Because what is happening, the drinking water has the pH about 5.5 to 9.5. Sometimes we referred it as a 6.5 to 8.5. Okay, this is again the ratio, and this is again a correct range. Okay, the range is like this way. Okay. Next, green chemistry means such reactions which are, so green chemistry का definition आप लोगों ने देखा होगा. green chemistry हम लोगों ने अभी इस चैप्टर में हम लोग पढ़ रहे थे. ठीक है, तो green chemistry is the last topic of this chapter. Green chemistry means such reactions which are related to the depletion of ozone layer, study the reactant in plants, produce color during reactions, reduce the use and production of hazardous chemicals. So green chemistry is a revolution in the world of chemistry, right? Green chemistry is the revolution, which is the very, very, very big success in chemistry, right? So whether it depletes the ozone layer, no. Whether it study the reactions in plants, no. Whether it produces color during reactions, no. Green chemistry is the branch of chemistry which reduces and which reduces the use and production of hazardous chemicals. We are going to find out an alternative, okay, alternative to the hazardous chemicals. अल्टरनेटिव देते हैं हमको ग्रीन केमिस्ट्री. ठीक है, जो भी हेजार्डस केमिकल्स हैं जिनसे हमको मतलब वी कैन नॉट यूज देम, तो अल्टरनेट ऑप्शन हम यहाँ पे फाइंड करते हैं ग्रीन केमिस्ट्री में. एंड दैट्स व्हाई दैट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ केमिस्ट्री. दैट इज instead of using the hazardous chemicals, we can use the chemicals which cannot hazard us as well as the environment. And that is the biggest revolution of green chemistry. Okay, please remember the definition of green chemistry, right? So, highly toxic gas which causes headache, visual paralysis, and even death is. Yes, what is the correct answer here? Highly toxic gas which causes headache, visual difficulty, paralysis, and even death is. All of these N2COO3. So toxic gas is what? CO. Toxic gas is what? Carbon monoxide is highly toxic. It combines with the hemoglobin of human being and it forms carboxyhemoglobin complex. And this carboxyhemoglobin complex is very, very dangerous because hemoglobin, when we heal the, when we, what we can say, when we do the respiration, na, instead of oxygen, if we do the respiration in the carbon monoxide environment, what happens is hemoglobin start to combine with the carbon monoxide. And as I have told you, the carbon monoxide combination with hemoglobin, that complex is more stable as compared to the oxygen combined with hemoglobin, that is oxyhemoglobin. तो उस वजह से क्या हो जाता है, हमको सफोकेशन हो जाता है. ठीक है, सीओ का ज्यादा इनहेलिएशन अगर हम लोगों ने कर लिया, so due to that there is a suffocation to us, and that's why it causes the headache, visual difficulty, sometimes paralysis, and if the more concentration of CO is there, there happens a death also. Okay, right? Next, gas released during Bhopal tragedy was. So can anyone tell me? This is the common knowledge. The gas which was released during Bhopal tragedy was methyl isocyanate, ethyl isocyanate, sodium isocyanate, isothiocyanate, and potassium isothiocyanate. So you must have heard the Bhopal gas tragedy, right? Have you heard that or not? It is not a recent tragedy. Okay, it had happened so many years ago. Yeah, you have heard that. Very good. So can you tell me which gas was responsible for that? Methyl isocyanate, ethyl isocyanate, sodium isothiocyanate, and potassium isothiocyanate. Yes, so correct option here is what? Methyl isocyanate was a gas which was released during Bhopal gas tragedy, and you must remember this. Okay, आप chemistry के student हो, chemistry को student को ये this is a general knowledge. Okay, GK knowledge about the Bhopal tragedy. कौन सा gas release हुआ था? So methyl isocyanate was the gas which was released. So body which allows the short wavelength incoming solar radiation to enter in but does not allow long wave outgoing infrared radiation to escape out is called. So this effect is called greenhouse. This effect is called greenhouse effect. Okay, a body which allows, वो क्या करता है? मैंने आपको बताया, we are here. Okay, okay. यहाँ पे गैसेस है, अलाउ करता है एब्जॉर्प्शन, लेकिन ये गैस फिर से जाते नहीं है. दिस हीट डजंट गोज. सो दिस इज नोन एज अ ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट. Greenhouse gases allow sunlight to reach Earth's surface, but when light of longer wavelength, that is infrared, are reflected back from Earth's surface, these gases trap them and doesn't allow them to pass through them, which causes greenhouse gas effect. So this is the definition of greenhouse effect. You must remember this. Okay. Next. Match column 1 and column 2 and choose correct option using the course that follows. So Itai, Minamata, blueberry syndrome, and laxative. Yes. So we have to find out these effects or these what we can say diseases are happening due to which components present. Nitrate present, sulfate present, lead present, cadmium present, mercury present. Okay. So let's see that. Our answer is option B. That is laxative is due to what? Cadmium. Okay. Then, sorry. Must have done. Yes. Okay. So, A, Eta is due to cadmium. Eta is due to cadmium. Then, Minimata is due to mercury. Blueberry syndrome is due to nitrate. And laxative is due to sulfate. So these are certain diseases which are responsible due to the presence of these components. So when we talk about Eta, you can see here Eta is a disease which is caused by cadmium. Okay, while Minimata is caused by the mercury. Blue baby syndrome or methemoglobin anemia disease is caused by excess concentration of nitrates in water, while sulfur responsible for laxatives. So these are the diseases which are responsible for these components present. Okay, cadmium अगर present होगा तो Eta disease होता है, and in this way ये list आप ध्यान में रखना है. Please remember this. Next. So next chapter is what our chemistry in everyday life. So chemistry in everyday life, I have mapped here the mind map of that. So drug, we are going to talk about here drugs. What are the classification of drug? Okay, what is the action of drug? There are certain detergents. Okay, and which are the cationic detergents, which are the non-cationic, non-ionic detergents. That is the list of those, as well as soaps, chemicals present in the food. Okay, nutrients which are present in the food. What are the preservatives? What are the flavoring agents? Okay, what is the tranquilizers? What are the antihistamines? What are the antacids? Okay, what is the meaning of analgesic? Analgesic means what? Which are used for relieving the pain. Tranquilizers are used to cure the mental diseases. Antihistamines are the drugs which diminishes the main action of histamines. Okay, it releases in the body and prevents the allergies. Antihistamines allergy पे यूज करते हैं, उनके एग्जांपल भी दिए हुए हैं यहाँ पे. ट्रैंक्विलाइजर का भी एग्जांपल दिया हुआ है यहाँ पे. आपको ऑप्शन मतलब क्वेश्चन आएगा विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज अ ट्रैंक्विलाइजर, तो ये आपको ध्यान में रखना है. सेरोटोनिन, वैलिनिन और इक्वाइनिन आर द ट्रैंक्विलाइजर्स. ठीक है. एनाल्जेसिक इज यूज फॉर द रिलीविंग द पेन. ओके, एंटीबायोटिक्स कौन से होते हैं जो बैक्टीरिया को डिस्ट्रॉय करते हैं? ओके, पेनिसिलिन है और ये ऑफ्लोक्सिन है, ठीक है। बाकी ये जो बैक्टीरिया के हैं ये दो है, ठीक है। स्पेक्ट्रम क्या है? दो टाइप के स्पेक्ट्रम होते हैं, नैरो स्पेक्ट्रम ऑफ एंटीबायोटिक्स एंड ब्रॉड स्पेक्ट्रम ऑफ एंटीबायोटिक्स। आपको पूछा जाता है among below which is the narrow spectrum antibiotic, which is the broad spectrum antibiotics। ये एग्जांपल आपको ध्यान में रखना है और उस तरह से वो ऑप्शन आपको क्लिक करना है, ठीक है। एंटीसेप्टिक्स दे मे किल और स्टॉप ग्रोथ ऑफ माइक्रोब्स, ओके। एंटी फर्टिलिटी कंट्रोल मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल एंड ओव्यूलेशन ऑफ फीमेल्स, दीज आर दी टू ड्रग्स, ठीक है। ड्रग्स कौन कौन से हैं? एंटासिड में ड्रग कौन कौन से हैं? ये है ड्रग्स। एंटासिड्स आर द ड्रग्स which neutralizes excess acid in the gastric juice, ठीक है। एसिडिटी को कम करता है, इसलिए हम लोग एंटी एसिड लेते हैं, ठीक है। क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ ड्रग्स इस तरह से है। तो मैंने ड्रग्स यहाँ पे आपको एक्सप्लेन किया है। डिटर्जेंट में कौन कौन से डिटर्जेंट होते हैं? टाइप्स ऑफ डिटर्जेंट्स आर ऑफ द टू टाइप्स, अनायनिक एंड कटायनिक एंड नॉन आयनिक। अनायनिक, कटायनिक एंड नॉन आयनिक। तो अनायनिक कौन से होते हैं? ये दो होते हैं, सोडियम अल्किल सल्फेट एंड अल्किल बेंजीन सल्फोनेट्स। कटायनिक कौन सा होता है? ये होता है, यहाँ पे एग्जांपल दिया है। नॉन आयनिक कौन से? तो ये होते हैं। क्लींजिंग एक्शन ऑफ डिटर्जेंट आपको पता होगा, क्लींजिंग एक्शन ऑफ डिटर्जेंट कैसे होता है? सोडियम लॉरियल सल्फेट जो होता है वो कंटेन करता है पोलर ग्रुप, that is OSO3 minus along with the long hydrocarbon chain. So this will act as a anionic detergent in which anion associates together to form the ionic micelle. Micelle formation होता है soap action में, and then there is, okay, like this way, there is a, okay, are you getting this everyone? सबको समझ में आ रहा है ना? नेक्स्ट आर द सोप्स। कौन कौन से टाइप्स ऑफ सोप होते हैं? टॉयलेट सोप, ये सब, ठीक है। केमिकल्स इन फूड, यू कैन सी हियर, यस, you guys can see me, right? Okay, very good. Yeah, thank you for responding. So this is the mind map I have provided you. From this mind map you can cover all the things about this chapter. You can cover easily all the things about this chapter, okay? Right now let's start with the problems, ठीक है। स्टार्ट कर दूं प्रॉब्लम फिर? चलो देखो यहाँ पे क्या बोला है, अमंग द फॉलोइंग नैरो स्पेक्ट्रम एंटीबायोटिक इज। देखो मैंने कुछ नहीं किया है, जो जो प्रॉब्लम आए हैं पिछले एग्जाम्स में वो सब, उन सब प्रॉब्लम्स का मैंने एक बंच बनाया है। और देखो डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन आए, कैसे डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन आए, मैंने आपको जब अभी 2 मिनट में एक्सप्लेन किया ना, वो एक्सप्लेनेशन से देखो आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो। अमंग द फॉलोइंग विच इज द नैरो स्पेक्ट्रम एंटीबायोटिक। तो हम लोगों ने अभी देखा, क्या देखा हम लोगों ने अभी? नैरो स्पेक्ट्रम एंटीबायोटिक्स कौन से होते हैं? ये होते हैं ट्रिप्टोमाइसिन और क्लोरोमाइसिन। यहाँ पे कौन कौन से दिए हमको? क्लोरो, एम्फिनिकॉल, पिनिसिलिन जी, एम्पिसिलिन, अमोक्सिसिलिन। तो इसमें से कुछ ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नैरो स्पेक्ट्रम एंटीबायोटिक, तो हमारा आंसर है पेनिसिलिन जी, ओके। पेनिसिलिन जी इज अवर करेक्ट आंसर, विच इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर व्हाट? नैरो स्पेक्ट्रम एंटीबायोटिक्स, ठीक है। आप ये भी इस लिस्ट में ऐड कर लो, यहाँ पे लिस्ट में ऐड नहीं, नैरो स्पेक्ट्रम एंटीबायोटिक्स में यहाँ पे आप ऐड कर लो पेनिसिलिन जी, ठीक है। ओके ओके, नेक्स्ट, among the following, sorry, yeah, mixture of chloroxylenol, xylenol and terpinol acts as। तो ये जो मिक्सचर होता है ना, ये होता है प्रेजेंट डेटॉल में। ये किसका मिक्सचर है? डेटॉल में ये कंपोनेंट्स प्रेजेंट है। तो डेटॉल हम लोग किसके लिए यूज करते हैं? एंटीसेप्टिक, एंटीपायरेटिक, एंटीबायोटिक, एनाल्जेसिक। एनाल्जेसिक मतलब पेन को कम करने के लिए, एंटीबायोटिक मतलब माइक्रोब्स को ग्रोथ कम करने के लिए, एंटीसेप्टिक मतलब क्या अभी बताया मैंने आप लोगों को, एंटीसेप्टिक, एंटीसेप्टिक किल्स द ग्रोथ ऑफ माइक्रोब्स, एंटीबायोटिक्स डिस्ट्रॉयज द बैक्टीरिया, ठीक है, बैक्टीरिया को डिस्ट्रॉय करता है एंटीबायोटिक। एंटीसेप्टिक क्या करता है? ग्रोथ को कम करता है। एनाल्जेसिक क्या करता है? पेन को कम करता है। तो एंटीबायोटिक क्या होगा? यस, you can see in the mind map also, antipyretic, कैन सी, यस, ओके। एंटीबायोटिक इज यूज टू प्रिवेंट द फीवर, आपको देखा, फीवर को कम करने के लिए एंटीबायोटिक हम लोग यूज करते हैं, ठीक है। यहाँ पे हमारा करेक्ट ऑप्शन क्या है, एंटीसेप्टिक, वेरी गुड दिव्या, ओके। एंटीसेप्टिक क्या करता है, माइक्रोब्स के ग्रोथ को कम करता है, एंड दैट इज व्हाट द डेटॉल टेल्स अस, राइट। सो क्लोरो xylenol and terpineol are present and they acts as an antiseptic. Very good. Next, which of the following is an analgesic? आपको analgesic मैंने बताया अभी क्या होता है analgesic? Streptomycin, chloromycetin, novalgine and penicillin. तो देखो लिस्ट में जाना है, हमारे जो ये जो हमारा है ना, हाँ इसमें जाना है। एनाल्जेसिक पूछा है, कौन सा एनाल्जेसिक है, ठीक है, लिस्ट में जाना है और उससे आपको आंसर मिलेगा, ठीक है। नोवेल्जिन इज अ एनाल्जेसिक, यस, विच रिड्यूसेस पेन, वेरी गुड, या विच, कौन रिड्यूस करता है पेन, एंटीपायरेटिक रिड्यूसेस द पेन। एनाल्जेसिक क्या करता है, नहीं एनाल्जेसिक रिड्यूसेस द पेन ना, एंटीपायरेटिक इज यूज टू प्रिवेंट एंड रिड्यूस द फीवर, ठीक है, हाँ उसका भी मीनिंग वही हो जाएगा। नेक्स्ट, antiseptics and disinfectants either kill or prevent the growth of microorganisms. This is correct, right? Identify which of the following is not true. ये true है, statement true है। नीचे में से कौन सा स्टेटमेंट ट्रू नहीं है? डाइल्यूट सॉल्यूशंस ऑफ बोरिक एसिड एंड हाइड्रोजन पेरोक्साइड्स आर स्ट्रॉन्ग एंटीसेप्टिक्स, disinfectants harm the living tissues, or 0.2% solution of phenol is antiseptic while 1% of solution act as a disinfectant. Chlorine and iodine are used as strong disinfectants. Yes. So your answer is option A. Dilute solution of boric acid and hydrogen peroxide are strong antiseptics. This is not true. They are mild antiseptics. They are not a strong antiseptics. These statements are correct, and correct. C. Okay. Try to remember these. Now next. Chloroamphenicol is an anti-fertility drug, antihistamine, antiseptic and disinfectant, antibiotic broad spectrum. लिस्ट में जाओ, लिस्ट में ढूंढो, क्रोमोएम्फिनिकॉल, यहाँ पे हम लोगों ने लिखा था क्या, क्रोमोएम्फिनिकॉल नैरो स्पेक्ट्रम एंटीबायोटिक कौन सा था, ये था, तो बाकी के क्या हो गए, ब्रॉड स्पेक्ट्रम में हो गए। तो क्लोरोएम्फिनिकॉल यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट है ऑलरेडी, ये क्या है, ब्रॉड स्पेक्ट्रम में प्रेजेंट है ना। देखो हम लोग ब्रॉड स्पेक्ट्रम भी देख लेते हैं, ब्रॉड स्पेक्ट्रम क्लोरोएम्फिनिकॉल और टेट्रासिक्लिन। तो यहाँ पे ये जो प्रॉब्लम है ना, ये अगर नैरो का है तो ये बाकी तीन किसके होंगे, ब्रॉड, ठीक है, ये भी आप उसमें ऐड करो, ब्रॉड स्पेक्ट्रम के ये हो जाएंगे, ठीक है, और ये नैरो का हो गया। समझ में आ रहा है सबको? नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लम, या इज एन anti-fertility drug, antihistamine, antiseptic and disinfectant? No, this is what, antibiotic broad spectrum. Everyone? Yes? Okay, next. Option D is correct option. Which of one of the following is employed as antihistamine? Antihistamine किसको हम कहेंगे? क्लोरोएम्फिनिकॉल को क्या बोला हम लोगों ने अभी, ब्रॉड, नैरो या ब्रॉड, ब्रॉड एंटीबायोटिक स्पेक्ट्रम में गया है वो। डायफिनिल हाइड्रामाइन, ओके। नेक्स्ट, ये ड्रग है और ये ड्रग है, ABCD, विच ड्रग इज एम्प्लॉयड एज एंटीहिस्टामिन। तो ये आपको ध्यान में रखना है, लिस्ट में जाना है, लिस्ट में चेक करना है कौन सा आएगा, वो हो जाएगा हमारा एंटीहिस्टामिन, दैट इज डायफिनिल हाइड्रामाइन इज द एंटीहिस्टामिन। रिमेंबर करो इसको, ठीक है। विच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज एम्प्लॉयड एज अ ट्रैंक्विलाइजर ड्रग? ट्रैंक्विलाइजर की लिस्ट मैंने दी है माइंड मैप में, कौन सा होगा, तो लिस्ट में जाके देखना है, आंसर इज बी, दिस इज यूज्ड एज अ, वैलियम इज यूज्ड एज अ ट्रैंक्विलाइजर ड्रग। ओके, एवरीवन इज गेटिंग दिस? नेक्स्ट, विच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज एम्प्लॉयड एज अ ट्रैंक्विलाइजर? अगेन सेम क्वेश्चन है क्या, और नाइट्रोक्सिन, वैलियम, यहाँ पे अगेन इक्विनिल, ओके, वैलियम भी है ट्रैंक्विलाइजर ड्रग और इक्विनिल भी ट्रैंक्विलाइजर ड्रग है, ठीक है। लिस्ट दिखाओ आप लोगों को, एक मिनट में आपको लिस्ट दिखाती हूँ, ठीक है। ट्रैंक्विलाइजर्स की लिस्ट देख लेते हैं, हमारे पास है, ये देखो इक्विनिल है, सेरोटोनिन है, वैलियम है या ट्रैंक्विलाइज, ठीक है। और मैंने दो प्रॉब्लम्स उस पे से डिपेंड लिए हैं आपके पास, ठीक है। ये है हमारा वैलियम का प्रॉब्लम और ये है हमारा इक्विनिल का प्रॉब्लम, राइट गाइस? ओके बच्चों, समझ में आ रहा है बात? नेक्स्ट, एस्पिरिन। ओके नेक्स्ट, so this is all about today's lecture. Okay, so among I think 15 question from this chapter and 15 question from that chapter we have covered. Okay, okay, anyone has any doubt? Yes, I think one more question is there. I will share that with you. Okay, yeah. Aspirin is an acetylation product of M-hydroxybenzoic acid, ortho-hydroxybenzoic acid, para-dihydroxybenzene. यस, तो एस्पिरिन कैसे फॉर्म होता है आपको पता है क्या? आपने वो रिएक्शन देखा होगा, इफ यू नो द रिएक्शन, फिनॉल होता है हमारा और यहाँ पे होता है COOH। इसकी रिएक्शन होती है, एसिलेशन होता है इसका, ठीक है, AlCl3 प्लस CH3COCl, और इसका एसिलेशन होता है और यहाँ पे हमको मिलता है एस्पिरिन। एस्पिरिन कैसे होता है देखो, O CO and CH3 and there is a COOH, so this is known as aspirin. तो एस्पिरिन किसका प्रोडक्ट है देखो, एस्पिरिन इज अ प्रोडक्ट ऑफ ऑर्थो हाइड्रोक्सी बेंजोइक एसिड। अगर ये हम लोगों ने पेरेंट रखा तो दिस इज ऑर्थो हाइड्रोक्सी ग्रुप, सो अवर आंसर विल बी ऑर्थो हाइड्रोक्सी बेंजोइक एसिड, दैट इज ऑप्शन सी इज अवर करेक्ट आंसर। ओके, ऑप्शन सी इज अवर करेक्ट आंसर। सो तरुण, सुशांत, भावना, did you get this? These chapter are very simple chapter, but what you have to do is you have to make a mind map of that, or you can study the mind map I have provided to you, okay, and try to solve more and more problem. Try to read the NCERT, 2 पेज में इसका शॉर्ट नोट्स बना लो, वो ध्यान में रखो, 2 दिन प्रैक्टिस करो, ये 2 चैप्टर आपके हो जाएंगे। इसमें से 2 प्रॉब्लम भी आ गए आप लोगों को तो आपके मार्क्स मींस 100% यू विल गेट द मार्क्स। ओके, लिस्ट ध्यान में रखो, आपको अच्छे से समझ में आ जाएगा। अच्छे से आप लोग ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर सकते हो, ठीक है। सो दैट्स इट फॉर टुडेज लेक्चर, वी हैव कवर्ड मोस्ट ऑफ द टॉपिक्स हियर। ओके, थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग। यस एवरीवन, yes, I am going to send the PDF in the group. Okay, don't worry. Okay everyone, so let's end this meeting. Have a nice day. Okay, bye bye.